beautiful people, my name is Naila, your host for the Art of Living show. We are in the beautiful Melinda. It's known for its laid-back atmosphere, pristine beaches, fresh seafood, and sunny weather. Our guest today is from Nairobi and she has a holiday home here in Melinda. She is an enigma, a media mogul, and a force to reckon with. Over the last 18 years, she has led successful award-winning campaigns in sub-Saharan Africa. She is none other than Waithera Kabiru. She invites us to her holiday home here in Melinda to have a look around and have a conversation. Let's discover, explore, and engage. I was trying to figure out. Hi.
Hello, Naila.
How are you?
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is so gorgeous.
And welcome
Wow.
to Melinda.
Thank you. It was quite a nice trip here.
Good.
And I love this place.
Thank you.
Maybe we can start outside?
Sure.
Okay.
Come on out.
Okay.
So you know, Melinda, we sit outside a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So we dine out here, as you can see. Because the weather is so nice.
Yes, I can tell. I'm
It's
just
a nice, cool day today. Yeah.
So why did you decide to have a holiday home in Melinda, by the way?
This is all because of the pandemic.
Tell me about that.
After being stuck in the house
Uh-huh.
for too long, I used to come down to the coast here and there to just get away, work from here. And then eventually I said, you know, I want to make this something more permanent, that I could come and spend a little bit more time and at my own place. So 6 months later, we're here. Yeah.
So how did you discover this place, by the way? Let's start there. Like, you came on holiday and you were like, you looked at the map of Melinda. Why not coast? Why not up country like Kipia? Why not Masai Mara? Why Melinda specifically, by the way?
Well, for one, I've always been attracted to beach and the water and the ocean. I love the Indian Ocean. So typically we've usually done most of our holidays as a family at the coast, either Diani or Mombasa. We had actually not come to Melinda in many years. So it was quite by accident. I was going to Watamu for a yoga retreat at the Watamu Tree House. And landed in Melinda, and I needed a day in Melinda before I transferred to Watamu for the retreat to begin. So I have a friend who had moved here about 5 years ago, and so I asked could I just spend one night, and they said, yeah, sure, no problem. And I spent one night, actually the villa next door, and I just fell in love with this place. And then I asked, are there any for sale? Just jokingly, I actually didn't think I would come back. And that's how it was. So I went for my retreat in Watamu, came back, and I was like, this is it.
So so you bought the house 6 months ago.
Yes.
So you've been here for 6 months?
On and off. So I live in Nairobi, but I come here often.
Okay.
Because I find when I'm here, especially when, you know, we've been working from home for the last couple of years, I find I'm super productive, because I'm a marketer, I work in the creative industry. So I find that when I'm here, I can do more strategic thinking, I can do my deep work. I'm an early morning person, I start my day early, start with my yoga, go for a walk on the beach, come and do my work. By like 3 p.m. I'm done, and then I can relax, go swimming. And I found that I would get a lot more done in a day than typically Nairobi took me like 3 days to do from a work productivity point of view.
Okay.
So I realized there's something either in the air here or just a different environment.
Yes.
I'm just more relaxed, not stressed.
Yeah.
And I was producing more quality work.
Plus, you look so much youthful. There's something about
Something
it.
in the air.
Something in the air. And now, let's talk about, so you bought the house. Talk to me about the aesthetics, the look and feel. What did you have to do to make it this stunning, serene, beautiful home that it is today? Like, I love everything about it. It's so African, so eclectic, mix of everything, and very coastal too.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Naila. It's a labor of love. And before I do that, you know, I'm an African, so I need to invite you to have a drink of something with me.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so let me get you something from
Thank
the fridge.
you.
If you don't mind, it's a hot day, so I'll get
Thank you.
a nice cold Coca-Cola.
Oh, that
That's
will
fine.
do. That will do. It's kind of hot in here. So what time do you sleep? Given that
Very
you wake-
early. By 9 p.m. I'm in bed.
Okay. And what time do you wake up?
I'm a very early morning person.
Okay.
So I'd say 6 a.m. at least.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a lot more done before the hot sun is here. Cheers.
Cheers. Did you talk to me about the aesthetics and the look? How did you recreate the space to be what it is today?
Yeah, so we were very fortunate when we bought the place. We bought the furniture that came with it.
Okay.
So all this Swahili style furniture. We just did, you know, touches of, you know, repainting, putting in our own artwork. So I guess that's me. That's a charcoal painting of me.
Oh, that's
The
so
artist is called
beautiful.
Joyce Kuria,
Uh-huh.
founder in Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
And so we wanted it to be a mix of very simple
Yes.
and then small touches of just to make it feel homely.
Okay.
And that's it. So
What did you love about this house?
I love the outdoor space. I love sitting out here, this outdoor living space, and the fact that I have a very nice view of the pool.
Okay.
And it's just, it's small, but cozy.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
not a huge mansion.
Yes.
Running upstairs. It's just small and cozy. I can get from one place to the other. But this outdoor place is just my favorite. I love sitting here. We sit out here into the evening, have dinner here. Yeah.
I need to see what it looks like in there.
Okay, sure. Happy
Yeah?
to take you in.
Thank you.
All right.
After you. This is so cozy. I like the Swahili culture feel here. The furniture, it looks like more like bamboo for some reason. Was that intentional when you were buying the furniture?
So the look, you can see that look is there.
Yes.
Yeah, but it is mahogany.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is, of course, our indoor living space. We'll come here, watch TV in the evening, and then we decided this is going to be the wall that, you know, we call it the love wall. So
love
little
that.
trinkets we find, we just put it,
From
whatever
your
it
trips.
is. Yeah, whatever you walk into a shop, see something nice, and then we come and hang it here. So we're always
Okay.
adding things here.
Anything memorable there?
Maybe this every day may not be good, but there's good in every day. I love that saying, so I love this particular one. So this is just reminds us why we're here. This is our other home,
Okay.
keeping calm.
Okay.
And then we just did a little touches of, you know, some African art, very simple, the basket.
Yeah. Yeah.
That painting there was, my friend gave it to me, she's
Okay.
an artist.
Okay.
So we just keep it very simple. As you can see, even
Lovely.
the floors, no
Yes.
carpets, no rugs.
Yes.
Simple to even maintain and keep clean.
Yes.
And so this is just our sitting space.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bungalow, so everything is on the same floor, which I like. You know, having to climb stairs. You know, as we get older, our knees.
Oh, come on. Waithera, really?
And that's simply it. So
Yeah.
it's a great space. It's not that big. It fits us when, you know, our family when we're here.
Do you have guests coming here?
Yeah, so we do have guests. So sometimes when we're not here, we will rent it out.
Oh.
Yeah, because we have friends who've seen it.
Yes.
Like, can we come stay at your place? We're like, okay, fine. We
Nice.
also want to share this amazing space with other people.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Nice.
do that. Or we just invite, like in December, we invited some friends over, stayed a couple of days, so they really enjoyed it. Yeah.
When
You'd like to be invited over? This friend.
Yes, I'd like to be invited
Of course,
too. I
of
can
course.
come. I can come.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, you might not want to leave.
I know for sure. This place is really cool. I love it. It's cozy, it's intimate, it's lovely. You've done a good job with it. I love the fact that you don't have too much in the space.
Yeah.
So it's airy. It's in reality, it's a space for a creative person like you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Thank you. Okay, Naila, maybe I'll invite you. We go sit outside. It's a
Okay.
bit more airy. Yeah, is that fine?
Oh yes, I love that.
Please do follow me.
Thank you. Why Digital Diva?
It was a name given to me.
By who?
So, So when I used to work at Capital FM, the digital team, they used to call me the diva. I'm not sure why.
I don't blame them. You love finer things in life.
There you
Hello.
go. There you go.
Yeah, and me first,
Exactly.
always.
And then I think because we were working in the digital space when we were really pioneering a lot of the digital marketing and digital media stuff, yeah? So that's back in 2008, 2009. So that's when they just tagged on the name Digital Diva, and I loved it, and it stuck.
It suits you.
Thank
Why
you.
is digital space so important to you, by the way?
It's all about, my purpose in life is about really fearlessly influencing to drive transformation in whatever space you're in, yeah? So being a disruptor, not accepting the status quo. So I find that digital, be it a technology, be it a marketing, be it a medium, is a great way to disrupt things for the better, yeah? So I'm one of those, I call myself a rebel with a cause, yeah? So being rebellious and not accepting the status quo, and then how does digital help you get there? That's why I fell in love with this whole digital space.
And how do you keep ahead of everybody? Because, like we're looking up to you. Our generation is looking up to you, our digital diva. How do you keep abreast of the new, because, digital world evolves so fast.
It does.
How do you keep up?
It does. I can't even say I've kept up, to be quite honest, yeah, because of things, if you look at social media, there's a new platform every day. I'm just getting acquainted with some of the platforms, but I think I read a lot, yeah? So I read a lot of white papers online. I do a lot of my YouTube education, be it TED Talks or Think with Google, just to understand what's happening in the landscape. I spend a lot of time with, people who are digital natives. People spend a lot of time online and ask them questions. Why do you love TikTok? What does it do for you? Why do you love this? So it's just being curious, always being curious, yeah?
Okay.
Steve Jobs said, stay hungry, stay curious, or something like that, yeah? And it's just about that. I'm always curious.
You've also overcome a lot of challenges over time. Maybe you can just briefly tell me who's Waithera and one thing people don't know about you.
Gosh.
Yes.
I'm a very open book. I think everybody knows a lot about me because, well, let me tell you something that a lot of people don't know about me. Waithera is an introvert.
Okay.
So whenever I tell people I'm an introvert, they get very surprised because I'm very visible. So visibility does not equal introvertedness. But I'm an introvert in the sense that I tend to keep to myself. I will be out there, but there's a limit, yeah? I'm a podcast host, so I hosted the first season of the Marketing Society of Kenya's podcast.
Nice.
It's called iMarket. So we're fortunate that we're able to do that, a full season with 13 episodes.
Oh, now lovely.
And let me give you
what is it called? What is it called?
The podcast is called iMarket.
Okay.
Like a little I market, hosted on all the platforms. SoundCloud, you have it. It's hosted by the Marketing Society of Kenya.
Oh, lovely.
So the one example I gave about me being a podcast host and an introvert is exactly that. We collided. So Waithera the host and Waithera the introvert, really it was very difficult because as a podcast host, and you work in media, so you know this, sitting and interviewing somebody for an hour, as an introvert, that's very hard. And I would try and do like 2 interviews a day. Sometimes I was ambitious. I'll do 3 interviews. So at the end of the interview, I would have to retreat into my shell. And I wouldn't talk to anybody after that. I would go home and I would tell my husband, don't talk to me. I've just come from recording my podcast. I've used all my words for the day. So that's
all the words I can use.
Right. And so it's not that I'm not social and I can't speak to somebody. It's just that after some time, you're just like, okay, I just need to retreat into my space.
I think that's a very important aspect of your life because also that helps you to retrieve, recreate, recharge, get back to the world and come back to us with what's happening. Because I found creating a balance between digital and reading, finding time for yourself, creating the balance. And that's why now I see where you came to this place.
Yeah.
Very wise.
Yeah.
That is very wise. Very, very wise.
Thank you.
So what do you do in Malindi when you're here, by the way?
Oh, there's a lot to do.
Okay.
Sometimes I just sit down and be still I sit here
Okay.
with my book, have a drink, and I'm good. I practice yoga.
Okay.
A lot more when I'm here, I think, because I'll wake up early and just do a few moves. Been doing yoga for about 3 or 4 years, so it keeps me in Zen. I play golf. So I play golf in Nairobi, but I also play golf here.
Okay.
It's harder here because it's really hot. So
Yes.
either you go really early, you're on the course at 6 a.m.
Yes.
And I usually don't have too many people to play with when I'm here, but I don't mind going to the course by myself.
Okay.
Just being in nature,
Yes.
you know, hitting that small ball, thinking about your life, reflecting.
Yes.
Other times we'll just go on the beach. We like walking on the beach, discovering places. So it's just simple life. Swim almost every single day. Welcome for lunch. Let's grab a quick bite before we go and play some golf so we have some nice energy.
So, Waithera, by the way, what challenges did you face at work that forced you to slow down?
Very good question, Naila. I know, you know, going through a pandemic has not been easy for anyone. My challenges actually came before the pandemic, where I found that I was not spending enough time on my wellness. I was taking care of everyone, as we do as women. You know, if you're a wife, a mother, everybody else is sorted, and then you kind of ignore yourself. So what I purpose to do is, actually, I got sick. Yeah, so I had a stress-related illness. This was in 2019. I was hospitalized. Wow. It was a big wake-up call for me.
Wow.
I was like, what? And I decided I need to slow down and make sure there's, I don't even call it work-life balance, but more of work-life integration.
Okay.
Because number one, I was putting too much pressure on myself for nothing.
Okay.
Yeah? And so that, I came up with a hashtag that defines my new sense, which is hashtag me first. And I know it sounds kind of selfish, but it's always about making sure that, you know, they say like when you're flying in a plane, you always put your oxygen mask first before you can help somebody.
True.
I need to make sure I'm okay so I can be who I need to be for everybody in my life, as a mom, a sister, a wife, you know, a boss.
Yeah.
So me first, and that's when I took up, became more serious with my yoga practice, which I was ignoring. I took up golf then. All these wellness things, eating healthier, really just, you know, just stop and think, and it's been working well.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, Waithera says women forget themselves. We are the sponsors, right?
Exactly.
We're the sponsors.
Yes.
She says we are the sponsor, but don't forget to take care of yourself. This is so true. And me first, and because of that, let's toast to that. Me first.
Me first. Definitely.
Don't forget you. This is delicious.
Thank you. Okay, so Naila, welcome to Melinda Golf Course. I'm also a guest here because my home club is in Nairobi, but when I'm in Melinda, I come and play here. It's very hot, so we typically play in the morning. So today we're just at the range practicing. Yeah. Because with golf, you have to practice all the time. So I'll just show you a few moves and see if I can interest you in playing golf.
Well, let's see.
Okay, so just put on this glove on your right hand. Sorry, on the left hand. My bad. Okay. On the left hand. Yeah, like that. And that just protects you from getting blisters because when you're holding the club.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna give you this club. All right, that's it. Club. So if you just come stand here. So the first thing you do, you have to position yourself properly, yeah? And the way you stand is, let me get you a ball. The ball has to be in between your legs. So you do like this, and then you measure. So it's actually in between your legs.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the first thing you do. Then you hold this. You just hold it like this. See that I've just done. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. And then you take your other hand with your pinky finger and just sort of like clip it into your other finger so that it's firm.
The last finger?
Yeah, the pinky clips with this
Oh, okay.
one here.
Okay, like
And then
that.
hold the, yes, perfect, perfect. You're natural. So that it has a firm grip.
Yes.
Perfect, yes. Okay. And that's the first thing you need to do. So the key thing is to always look at the ball. Don't look at where it's going.
Okay.
Because it's such a small ball. If you look up, you'll miss it.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me take one shot and then you'll take the next one.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so just stand back. So for safety.
Before you kick my face.
Yeah, before I kick your face, stand back, stand back. So what you do is you just take a swing slowly, okay? And back.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, just keep your legs bent
Okay.
slowly. And your leg and your hand, you see this hand is straight. And come back. Now, all this time, your eye is on the ball. So you're not looking at anybody.
Like life. Always keep your eyes
Yes.
on the ball.
Always keep your eyes on the ball. So you're like this. And then you swing. Okay? So let's see you come and try it. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab some. It's really hot, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have something to drink.
Thank you.
Okay?
Missy, you are young at heart. You love to have fun, love finer things in life. Where did that stem from?
Good question. Maybe from my mama.
Yeah?
Yeah, she is quite the entertainer, loves to enjoy life, and growing up in that environment, I think it rubbed off on me. Yeah.
Great influence. Is she your mentor?
Absolutely. She's been a mentor for many years. Great influence, definitely, in my life. Yeah.
What one word would you give young people today who are looking up to you?
Wow, I don't know if it would be one word, but more of like a phrase like, I mentioned earlier, you know, be a rebel with a cause. Like, don't settle for mediocrity. If the status quo is not working, be a rebel with a cause.
And that wraps our interview today with Miss Waithera Sarah, digital diva. Wasn't it fun? Guys, I hope you learned one or two things and be inspired. Welcome to Melinda. Meanwhile, let me enjoy my cook.
Cheers.
Thank you for
Cheers,
watching.
Nyla. Cheers, Nyla. Thanks for having me.
Welcome.